What's going on, fellow gamblers? Welcome back to Straight Betting. Today is Friday morning, October 24th. About to start being consistent with these YouTube videos, especially with like NBA kind of ramping up. You're gonna go back to seeing daily videos and stuff. Kind of stop working my recent job so I can start putting a lot more time and effort into this. Gonna look for something else. But yeah, guys, super excited. NBA season's off to a decent start. I believe I am currently 5-2 on the year for plus 2.86 units. So hopefully I didn't just jinx myself. But yeah, let's get into the picks. I guess before I give up my first pick, though, guys, make sure to drop a like, sub to the channel. It is very, very greatly appreciated. It goes a long way to helping me grow this thing. And, you know, your boy just quit his job. So I need some support right now. I'm playing. Anyways, guys, first play. I am going with Duncan Robinson, over 2.5 3-pointers made. He's on the Detroit Pistons now, obviously. But yeah, so looks like this moved a little bit. I got it at plus 117. Plus 107 is now the best price. I still like that at plus money. Look, guys, so in game one, the Houston Rockets allowed the most threes attempted against the Thunder. Yes, the game went to double overtime, but they are really kind of feeding into this too big approach. They're sticking with the lineup. Ime already announced that. They're also just like, yeah, they're just running a ton of length, right? Like it's Thompson, Katie, Jabari, Sengun, and Adams all starting. So, I mean, just by nature, these guys don't want to be guarding uptight, right? So I think that's going to be really sticky. And of course, they're sitting in a lot of zone coverage with Adams and Sengun both out there. So look, man, Houston used to be a team that was really good at defending the three-point line. I think that now with, you know, if they're going to keep on doing this big stuff, they're going to be one of the better three-point matchups in the league. Also, just kind of like knowing ball, Duncan Robinson. I guess let's quick go to some like hit rate stuff here. So if we hover over this Bulls game, we can go to 25-26. He played 32 minutes despite 1 for 7 from the field, 0 for 5, threes made. Jaden Ivey's still out. Marcus Sasser is doubtful, so nothing changed. Like he played really, really poorly and still got 32 minutes. So obviously, yes, he's on a new team, but if you go all time with 26 to 34 minutes, he's on a new team, but he's still the same player. And 26 to 34 minutes, guys, like he was hitting this hitting this line at a 68.3% rate over the last 3 years. So averaging 3.3 threes made. This is just like a really good price for someone of Duncan who just like shoots threes, right? On top of that, guys, Duncan Robinson, I also like another matchup aspect. So if you like look at the Rockets starting lineup, right? Amen Thompson is going to guard Cade Cunningham, obviously. But then, so Duncan's going to get guarded by Jabari or Kevin Durant, right? Those guys, like, I don't trust Jabari and KD to be able to guard off-ball screens. Duncan's one of the better movement shooters in the league. And, like, he's going to be flying off some screens here and there, looking for some catch-and-shoot threes. I mean, I don't trust Jabari Smith or KD to navigate those. They're both lanky guys, you know, navigating screens. That's like a guard thing, like a chaser. They don't have a chaser. That's the word. So I think that's another matchup angle. Like I think that he can get some pretty wide open threes coming off some pin downs. But of course, like the zone's in it. Yeah, this team's going to give up a lot of threes, these Rockets. So really like this Duncan one, man. Plus money, I think, is pretty egregious. So yeah. All right. Let's go to the second play of the day. I am going with Dante DiVincenzo, my boy Dante. Over 17.5 points, rebounds, and assists. There's going to be 17.5 still out there. Yes. But guys, so this is kind of getting a little juicy here. Look, 10.5 points over 17.5 PRA. Okay. Or over 18.5 PRA. So yes, there's still a couple numbers out there, but yeah, if it gets there, I would go 10.5 points. So this is just a buy low, guys. So obviously in game one, we can hover over here. He only played 20 minutes, and I know people are going to be like concerned and all that. Dante played terrible. There's like 3 teams in the NBA that will just pressure you from full court. at will and be good at it. And it's like Indiana, it's, OKC, it's Portland. So Portland, they were hounding the hell out of him. And he's starting at point guard, right? And he just can't handle that pressure. So he was kind of flustered. He had like 6 turnovers. He just couldn't play in that matchup. Now against the Lakers, so that is why he played 20 minutes, guys. He started games last year and he'd be playing like 30 minutes or so. So against the Lakers, obviously, like I said, if they do have that ball pressure, that could be trouble. The Lakers, they started Luka Doncic. He's not getting up in full court pressing. Gabe Vincent, who he might, but then they started Austin Reeves. He's not doing that shit either. Rui, he's not doing that either. He's also going to be on Julius, and then Ayton's going to be on Gobert. He's obviously not doing that. So there's one person that I could see full court pressuring on this team, and that's Gabe Vincent. But Luka and Reeves aren't going to be on Randall, right? Or Luka and Reeves aren't going to be on Ant. So I think that either they take Vincent out of the starting lineup and start Smart, or they put Vincent on Ant and just have overhelp a ton. But I say all that to say, guys, this Lakers team is not going to be up hounding and causing issues like a Portland will, like a OKC will and stuff. So yeah, Dante, he's going to start if he doesn't have those turnover issues, which he really shouldn't because of the Lakers not being able to full court pressure. I do think he's going to play around 28 to 30 minutes here, and then we can go back to Props Madness. Go to with 24. Oh, whoops, my bad. Let's go to last year and go to with advanced filter. Oh, no. More. Where's the with Minnesota one? Okay. So we'll go with Ant and Randall. With minutes, we'll go to 24 to 32. And then we'll do in the regular season. So as you can see here, guys, with 24 to 32 minutes with Ant and Randall, regular season, 71.1% hit rate to the over. Absolutely ended the year off on fire too, So yeah, Dante over 17.5 PRA. They don't have the personnel to guard these guys one-on-one. I think there's going to be a lot of overhelping and just an overall buy low after game one. It should be a good minute spot. All right. Third and final play. This one is kind of gross, but I'm going with Draymond Green over 1.5 threes. I played this at plus 158 at Prop Builder. Like this down to like -1. Oh, shoot. FanDuel's moving. So 150, 148, 140. I like this down to like plus 135 probably. But yeah, this is really simple, guys. I'm not even going to use any numbers, genuinely. Yes, I know that he's not going to hit 2 threes all the time. But here's the thing, guys. Al Horford's out. He's not going to play back-to-back. A couple other guys may rest because it was an overtime game. But yeah, so Draymond's going to start at the 5 unless it's Quentin Post. But even if it's Quentin Post, Draymond's going to get guarded by Donovan Clingan no matter what, pretty much. I don't really see who else he'd guard unless, for some reason, Trace Jackson Davis and him were sharing the floor at the same time. But yeah, Draymond's going to get guarded by Clingan. He's, first of all, a center, technically. And second of all, he's a non-shooter, right? So you have to put Clingan on a non-shooter. Guys, Donovan Clingan's probably the least mobile big in the league. He's just going to leave Draymond, wide the hell open. So yeah, don't really have anything. I'm not going to say anything else besides they're literally just going to leave Draymond wide open. They played against Portland last year, but you got to remember there was moving parts. I believe this was a game where Clingan played. He got up 5 threes. He only made 1, but it's the volume that counts, So yeah, guys, as you can see here, Donovan Clingan did play in this game. Draymond played 29 minutes. Clingan played 27 minutes, and he got up 5 threes in that game. So yeah, dude, we're just chasing volume, man. I'm sure we can go back to here. I think that he gets up 4 to 6 threes or so, just doing a general range, whatever. You can go to all time, advanced filters, 3-pointers attempted. Like I said, I'd probably have him getting around that 5 again. So 4 to 6. And as you can see here, he's with that volume, all time. We could even, with that volume, over the last 3 years, he's over in 62% of games. So just chasing volume here, man. If he gets, like I said, if he gets 4 or 5, 6 threes, I think in that range, I think it's a good bet. So yeah, not overthinking this one. Donovan Clingan, I just literally can't move. So he's going to be left wide open. All right, guys. Well, that's going to do it. So thank you guys for tuning in. Like I said, it's going to be very, very consistent moving forward. Streams are going to be coming back on Monday. So yeah, I'm really excited. Like I said, this is going to be a fun season. Make sure to drop a like and sub if you haven't. And of course, guys, if you did like what you saw from Props Madness, or you're an originator yourself, like I can't recommend it enough. So make sure to check it out, and obviously use that code SB25 to get you a discount. All right, thank you guys for tuning in. I will catch you guys tomorrow.